Hello, Pastor Steve Waldron, New Life of Albany, Georgia here, with one of the best preaching Bibles that was ever made. 1986, Holman Preachers Only Edition. Now I know Holman has come out with another minister's Bible that is, again, very good quality. Has some things in it. King James Version. I got this one off eBay. Can't remember the exact amount I paid. I paid a lot less than what it's worth. Let me go through some of these things. First of all, I used to sell these when I worked in Christian book selling in the 80s and 90s. And even then, if I remember, the retail was like $130 to $150, maybe up to $180. I'm thinking too, over the course of years, they may have even retailed up to $240. Now, I'm going to make a statement that I'm just being truthful and trying to be very honest here as I try to live that way. I'm not so sure this is not the finest quality Bible that I have ever seen. Ever. It's amazing. 2 ribbon markers. It's a thick, genuine Morocco with leather lining. That's not like the local church Bible publishing that you can roll it, but it's a thick Moroccan leather. These things hold up. Now, one thing I dearly love about this Bible, besides the 2 ribbon markers, I really like that, is, now I just want to say before I go any further, now it was evidently who I bought it from kept it in moisture, so there's spotting on the gold. But these things, I wore one of these guys out new. I mean, just wore it out to where the pages are falling out. But it's tough for me to do that. It is all Bible. There's no concordance. There's no maps. There's no anything. But it's huge print for the size. I'm sure it's 12 point. It may be 13 point size print. I compare it to my Cambridge text-only edition that I love so much, that is 11 to 11.75 print from Cambridge University, text-only, called large print edition. First of all, I don't know if you can see it, but this Bible's actually quite a bit thinner. It's the identical dimensions, probably 9 by 6, but it's quite a bit thinner with larger print. Deep, dark print, bright white pages. So combining quality, print size, and overall size of the Bible, thinness of the Bible, I'm going to say one of the finest Bibles ever made, if not. And when I say so, I'm talking about for mass production. I'm sure there's been other Bibles, made that were fine, crushed Moroccan and all this, that John Jeffcoat sells down at Great Site Marketing and these type things. But just as far as a mass-produced Bible, if you ever find a Holman Preacher's Bible from the 80s into the early 90s in Moroccan leather, I would suggest you buy it. And I'm thinking a lot of people on eBay don't know what these things are worth. That's where I found this one. And it's invaluable. Now, one thing you might not like, I have in the front of this Bible the qualifications for a PCE. I went through Pure Cambridge Edition Bible. I went through every verse, and there's probably 4 or 5 places at least that it is not a PCE. Now you say, well, that disqualifies me. Now what I do is I go to those places that aren't PCE and I write the PCE translation in the margin. So that way I can still use it. So God bless you. Holman Preacher's Bible from the 80s, 90s, genuine Moroccan leather, leather line, incredibly large print. I would get one if I were you. God bless you.